Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, everybody. Thank you for being here. I am so excited to have you. I'm Aiylah Valkyrie, and I will be presenting today day one of our 2-day live masterclass. I'm super, super stoked to have you on today. So as everyone's rolling in here, I'm going to just tell you a little bit about myself and just share with you a little bit about why I'm doing this masterclass. So looking forward to seeing you here. Jump on in. Just if you're in the comments, drop in and say where you're from, and then just give a quick holler. Looking forward to having everyone on today and tomorrow. So I'm going to go ahead and just jump in here and just share a little bit. And let me get this other camera up here really, really quick. Here we go. All right, and we're on. So I have been looking for a really amazing tribe of people my whole life. I have been a sacred rebel. I have been an outsider, a black sheep. I had an old story that I had to heal, which was my story that women didn't like me. And I have always resonated more with adults. When I was a kid, when I was a teenager, I always felt like I was the one, like, being an outcast. And so I have kind of always ran with a rough crowd. I found the partiers. I found the group of people that would accept me because I just enjoyed having fun, and I decided I just didn't want to give a shit anymore and started drinking and smoking and having sex really young. And it took me down a road where I got really lost with my spirituality. I always had a strong connection to the angels, and I saw angels, I saw fairies. I grew up in Colorado, and I grew up in, like, the mountains, and I was just in this place where I was able to just enjoy being a kid out in nature. And we went camping all the time, which is now why I really love this RV lifestyle that we live, going tiny. But when I was in high school, I just really I didn't have a lot of good friends. I just partied. And then after that, I really found yoga, and I found my own path and my own purpose. And so I was always looking for people to to resonate with. And I did lots and lots of various yoga trainings over the years. I decided to study Reiki and energy healing as an adult. This is all after I had my kids. And so I had this huge gap of where I really didn't have any people in my tribe. I had my family and maybe 3 core friends, and that was really it. And I was always very social and able to kind of blend in as a chameleon, but not really have that space where you know, I just didn't really have any good girlfriends. And so I've really found this tribe of women and this tribe of kings and queens that are all over the world. And I'm so excited to introduce them to you. And tomorrow you're going to get to meet, on day 2, our beautiful soul sister, Mary Rose. So a little bit about my story, what I do. And tomorrow is the Turn Up the Heat masterclass. I just want to make sure you know that it's going to be an amazing, fucking epic masterclass. So make sure you tune in at 7 p.m. tomorrow, which is 8/8 on the 8/8 activation portal. So my story has really been a story of trust, gratitude, and surrender. And that's really my themes. And over the last couple years, over the last 2 Lions Gates, I've had some major health crises. And I'd always taken my health for granted. Not really, I wouldn't say that. That's an overstatement. I've always taken my health for my own personal journey obsessively. I have overworked out. I have been borderline anorexic when I was a teenager. I obsessed over the eating healthy. And I really just, there was things that I could control, and that was my food. And a lot of that stemmed from my mom and having a major breast cancer journey. And so in her breast cancer journey, I really was shocked when I was in 7th grade to realize my mom had mortality. And I watched her as she washed her hair over the kitchen sink, and all her hair started falling out. She started crying. And to witness your own mother in that state is just, it's so much. And it really created a story in my mind that we are mortal and we are here only for a short period of time. She went on to survive breast cancer and make a huge, massive impact with Race for the Cure. And she was a keynote speaker. She worked for American Airlines, and she would get thousands and thousands and thousands of people to come and race for the cure. And then afterwards, they would have this celebration where they'd throw their pink hats and they'd all jump up in the air and, you know, celebrate together. And I just thought she was so corny and so nerdy. And I never realized how fucking epic and special she was. And she did that for years and years and years. And then she had a breast cancer re-diagnosis 16 years after remission. And it came back in a very, very aggressive stage. So my sister and I really started praying and meditating about alternative forms of healing. And that's how I found Reiki. And I became a Reiki healer. And I started doing Reiki for my family and my friends and my pets. But it wasn't until 8 years into her journey in 2007, 2008 that I decided I really wanted to make an impact like she did in the world. And so I was like, what can I do that makes an impact? I really saw how her people showed up for her every time she had a cancer treatment or a surgery or a radiation or all these things. She would have all these things happen, and then she would have this major party in her hospital room, and all these people would show up, and then she'd get better, and then something else would happen, and she'd get better. And she just had this power of positivity and this tribe of women that were just so tight. And I desired that. And so I found that after, not through yoga and not through Reiki and not through, moms groups and all that, but I found that through this water tribe. And so I'm inviting you today to explore what our water tribe looks like. And so the ability to just connect with people all over the world and know that wherever you travel to, you have a home. We have homes all over the world, which is so amazing and so beautiful. We have family all over the world with this water tribe. So my surrender happened really deeply at 2008. And I came back from that training, and my mother locked eyes with me. She was an immobile. She had a huge, major, she just declined so quickly over that weekend. When I came back, she just, all she could do was look at me, and she had these beautiful sky blue eyes, and I locked eyes with her, and she told me she was ready to go. And that was 3 days later. She was gone, and I watched her go into the light, and I saw her. I saw my grandmother, and I saw my grandmother greet her. And, and I told my sister's like, why didn't I see that? I'm like, I don't know why I saw that. I don't know why I did. And ever since then, my abilities have started coming in so much greater to channel messages and to connect with guides and to connect with spirits. Fast forward, about 16 years ago that was. So in 2021, I met my twin flame. I knew her, but I didn't know she was my twin flame. And my whole entire life shifted again in a major way. And I left a 30-year marriage after discovering that he wasn't going to partner with me to really follow my mission and my path, which was to travel the world and to teach these healing tools and the holistic lifestyle. And he wanted to stay at home and do that. So I said, I'm going to find somebody to do that with me. And little did I know that my ceremony partner and dear, amazing fucking person in my world was actually my twin flame. And so that's a whole nother conversation, a whole nother story. But what happened is that I shifted again and had a major dark night of the soul, left a 30-year relationship, left all the comforts of my home, left all of my assets, a house that's over $550,000, all of everything I had built, and I walked away. And so I desired to really make an impact in the world. And I was like, what is my vehicle? What is my tool? And so I have been searching ever since. And I found this amazing tribe of online people and met a lot of them in person at different various events and things now. And so this is the people that I'm bringing to you. And I'm also bringing you to them so we can all meet, because we're all family. And so that's my intention today, is to introduce you to this amazing tribe of people through the Facebook groups that you have entered this portal through. If you're joining me here on the StreamYard, I appreciate you, but make sure you also are also in the Facebook group, because the StreamYard is going to close and you won't have any more nurturing after today once the StreamYard is over. But we will have this recording pinned to the top of our Facebook groups where you can share it with your friends. So I have been in a place of trust and gratitude and surrender, and that has been my theme. It's just how I live my life. So one of the major themes that I do is I work with the water. As many of you who follow me know, I'm in the water all the time. I am a mermaid, I swim, I do all kinds of things that, require me to be near the water. And so as I'm in the water, I also pray over the water every day. And I pray over my water, I pray over the waters in my body, I pray over the waters of the planet, I pray over my tiny pool. And so today I'd like to start by an intention setting over our water. If you don't have a pen, grab a journal if you can, just so you can take some notes, because at the end, after the meditation and the creative visualization, I'm going to give you some really amazing tools, which I have a whole list of my practices that have been so effective and so efficient to really transform my health and my life and into this complete time and location freedom that I have, and the inner freedom. And I want to share all that with you. And I want to share with you tomorrow what we're going to do today is we're going to have a little activation. We're going to do a one-word intention. So start thinking about one word that you'd like to use for your intention. We're going to speak life over our water, which is what we're about to do, and work with the power of gratitude. And then I'm going to lead you through a guided, future-pacing, creative visualization for you to step into your future self, into your highest version of self, into the person that you are here looking at, saying, oh, this person is so close to coming up to this space, and I'm going to teach you ways to quantum leap into that version of yourself today. And so stay with me for the whole hour. Stay with me until the end, because there's some really magical treats for you at the end as well. And I'm going to give you some daily energy elevators, as well as a closing prayer that we're going to do together on this beautiful 8-8 portal. And it is actually an 8 year, because 2 + 2 + 4 is 8. So 2024 is an 8 as well. So it's a triple 8 right now. So I'm really, really stoked that each and every one of you are on today, whatever channel you're joining me from. If you catch us in the future, that portal is open. It is always open. It does not close now, because we are in the Age of Aquarius. And so just know that whenever you find this video, it is the perfect time for you. And it is the perfect moment for you to step into your future self. So with no further ado, we're going to start with a little bit of breath. So I'd like for you just to close your eyes, and we're going to take a hold of our water. Grab your water and just take a deep breath in, and then take a deep breath out with a ha. Ha. And just make that sound. It might sound weird, and if you're somewhere where you can't, just do it. No one's going to care if you make that sound. Breath in and out. Now, those of you that are brave, let's make a little bit of a longer, louder sound, that really estrogen release. Ready? Just shake it out. Okay, so we're going to program our water. We're going to ask our water to resonate with our intention. And my intention for my prayer of this last month is integrity. So whatever you want to send into your water, send that into the water, and realize that the consciousness of the water is resonating with that word. And my second word is activation. And this is for today. We're activating all of our cells, our DNA, our every little tiny atom in our being, and all of the energetic bodies. We're activating our etheric body, we're activating our energy body, we're activating our bliss body, we're activating our wisdom body, and also our physical body and our emotional bodies, and all of our larger bodies that extend into the great void. And so we are activating every version of ourself. And so if you don't have a word yet, just try to think of a word. If you can, drop it in the comments, drop your word. And then we're just going to take a nice big drink of our water, okay? And then just end with an ah. Ah is the first sound that we make as a baby. It's also the last sound that we make when we pass. And so it's a very blissful sound. And so I encourage you to use that sound a lot. So I'm going to now move into speaking life over our body. And this is the part about declaring what you deserve and what's your birthright. And so thank you for dropping your words. I'm seeing community, abundance, clarity, truth, confidence. Some other Reiki healers in here, shout out. Yes, yes, yes. Some people here from Illinois. We've got Washington. I can't read all the comments, but I know I love you, and we're all a tribe. We're all here, and I'm going to read them all afterwards. I promise you that. So we're going to move into speaking life and declaring. When I first started declaring, so you got valiant. Yes, I love that one too. So when I first started declaring. It's different than an affirmation. I've been doing affirmations for many, many, many years, and you can visit the link tree in my bio. I'm seeing acceptance, yes. And you can grab a free affirmation creation worksheet. And this is something I work with every single day. But declaring is a whole nother level, y'all. So I'm going to be also doing a declaration practice all of September, and I'm going to be doing some free lives on that. So just make sure you subscribe and follow for that. It's going to be really, really fun. And I'm really excited to see we got some Dallas love. All right, yay. So declaring over your water. You are water. All of your bodies in this physical form are water-based. We have very, very little mass. Leadership, yes. Keep those words coming in. As they come to you, just drop them in the chat. Make sure you journal about it, write it down. And you can also set it underneath your water to program your water, or tape it to your water to program your water. You got wisdom, strength. Yeah. Keep them coming. So we're programming all of this intention, all of this group intention on this 8-8 portal into our waters and the waters of our bodies, all of our bodies, and the waters of our planets, Mama Gaia. So we've got the fresh waters, we've got the salt waters, we've got the brackish waters, we've got the cloud people and the rains. And we have the mist and the fog people as well. And on the land that we live on now, we have a massive cloud that rolls into the valley every single day. It's so beautiful. I love it. So you're programming these words into your waters. So as you do that, I'm saying courage, healing. Yes, yes, yes. Keep them coming. We are declaring our birthright of abundance. We are in this Lionsgate portal. If you watched my live yesterday, I explained to you a little bit about what the Lionsgate is. So I'm not going to go over that. You can Google it. It's an intention. It doesn't have to be a physical thing. Some people who are super astrological say it doesn't actually line up, but it's the intention that this portal is open, and it's been open for thousands of years. And now in this gateway is connected with the Star of Sirius, is connected with the pyramids of Giza. And it's this beautiful alignment. And we can accept this as a truth, or we can just say, I'm going to scroll on by. Fuck that. That's lame. Go ahead and watch the news then, whatever. But we're here residing on a different frequency because this is truth. This is abundance. This is real, and it's your birthright. I'm seeing some peace, some dharma, some harmony. Yes, 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 yes. Thank you for joining. If you're just now jumping in, make sure to save the video and rewind it to the beginning, because there's some important information for you in the beginning. And so we're going to declare. Declaration, as I was mentioning, is different than your affirmations. This is literally speaking your truth into the water. And I can tell you, when I first started doing this, it was so hard. I was like, oh my God, I've been doing affirmations for 20 freaking years and I can't even declare what's over my life. It really, really proved to me where I had dissonance within my reality and the truth. And just like that, it snapped in. just like that. And so you can stand there and just declare over your life. I declare, and you declare what those things are. And I'm going to give you some examples when I start doing the lives for you in September. But I'm still in this practice. I'm still doing this practice. And so I want you to embrace just declaring your truth out loud between just you and the water. It doesn't have to be anybody else, just you and the water. And the water is conscious. The water not only programs, but it also gives you feedback. I claim and I see results because of it. Yes, absolutely. Mary Rose is on. Hey. And she's going to be our amazing host tomorrow. And she is a water priestess, and she will speak to this as well. It shifts everything so quickly. And so this is why we work with the water. So the water is life. Water is life. Change your water, change your life. Success, freedom, expression, integrity, authenticity, wisdom, action, intelligence, resilience. Yes, yes, yes. I love this. So these are all I just have full body chills. The waters in our body, when our arms hairs stand up like that, it's the waters in our body resonating with the truth. Can you feel it? Can you just feel it? Oh, it feels so good. Yes, 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 yes. So just say some yeses. Yes, 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 yes. And just program that yes frequency into your water. Yes, 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 yes. When I was writing my book, I was working with a life coach out of California. He's a TV show host and a very famous life coach. And I worked with him for months and months. And some of our practices, we would just spend 15 minutes saying yes. And my husband at the time thought that was the dumbest thing. He really did. But I can tell you that shifted me on so many levels when you reside in the yes frequency. The yes frequency is the frequency of abundance. The yes frequency is the frequency of bring it. Bring it. Just fucking bring it. Yes. I am all in. I am all ready, universe. Just show me, universe. I know I'm abundant. I know I am powerful. I know I am magical. I know I reach the people that need to be reached with the messages from source energy. I know that I bring in the information that source wants me to share. I know that I am an open channel. I know that I reside in the frequency of joy. I know that I reside in the frequency of abundance. I know that I am magical and a beautiful, powerful being. I know I am a child of God. And so it is, and so it is, and so it is. And you just continue to claim it and claim it and claim it and declare it. And guess what? That timeline will collapse. Bam. And next thing you know, you are that version. And that's how it works. So, meow, meow. Yes, we are in this Lionsgate. If you want to give a meow, meow or a roar, if you're here, drop a 1. If you're resonating with that, yes, frequency, drop some 1s. Let me see some 1s up in here. Yes, 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 yes. Woo, 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 woo. Yes, 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 yes. Keep those yeses coming. Bring it in. Open that channel. You are removing roadblocks right now. Yes, 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 yes. In shamanic practice, we use tools like this to shake and clear out the frequency. Drop some yeses and some 1s. Yes, 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 yes. Shake it out. Clear it out. Yes, yes, yes. Snapping or clapping. Resetting that frequency. Yes, 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 yes. Just asking Ganesha to remove any roadblocks that are in your way. Roar. I'm hearing some roars. I'm seeing some yeses. Y'all are fucking amazing. Okay, so let's go. We are ready to move into our gratitude portion of this practice. So what are you grateful for right now? Write it down. First thing, whatever that is, just first thing. And just keep going with a few things, just whatever. It might be just your couch, whatever. It could be anything. You can be grateful for everything, always, at all times. Yes, yes, yes. Healing, health, sobriety, space. Yes, yes, all of it. Yes. So we are in this space of gratitude now. Look at these. Are y'all getting the little God bumps? Is what my really good friend Janaki calls them. And I'm just getting God bumps over and over and over. I feel your energy as everyone is residing in this yes frequency. So breathe into that. Just take a breath. And let that sound come out. Okay, and take a breath. Let the belly expand. Loosen up your belly and then Let go of whatever it took you to get here. You're here. Be here now. Breath. And now, shake it out, shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. Use some tools if you want to. So asking Great Spirit right now for everyone witnessing, hearing, listening, being present in this call, everyone in the future versions of selves, as well as anyone on this recording or replay, to remove any roadblocks that are in the way of our greatest, highest timeline and our greatest, highest path. Please, Great Spirit, make it clear to us the work that we need to do. We are willing, we are open, we are ready to receive. And so it is, and so it is, and so it is. Aho. Just release it off. Just take it and throw it to Great Spirit. Release it down. Smooth your center and release it down to Mama Gaia. Good job. Courage, truth, create freedom. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. So starting over. This one is now. Grandparents. Oh, yes. Call in our ancestors. So let's take a moment to call in all of our guides before we go into this future pacing. What I'd like for you to do while we're calling in this invocation, be with me in your heart, but get a soft space to sit in or a soft space to lay down. And so we're going to intend, and if you have some candles, light your altar, go ahead and do that. So I really want you to sit with intention when you do this. I was driving when I first found this meditation from Dolores Cannon, and I pulled over because I'm like, oh, shit, this is powerful. I definitely don't want to be driving a vehicle in traffic while I'm going to be moving into this meditation. So I pulled over, and some really massive, massive things came through. So I'm going to lead you through the same thing that Dolores Cannon led me through with permission from her Great Spirit. Thank you so much for bringing this information, Miss Dolores, to the planet. We are so, so thankful for all the messages that you brought for us. So grateful to bring this information on your behalf. It's such an honor. Thank you. So we're calling in our angels, our guides, our master teachers, our spirit animals, our power animals. We're calling in our ancestors, all of our benevolent ancestors. We're calling in those who walk with 2 legs, 4 legs, 6 legs, 8 legs, the creepy crawlers, the scaled ones, the ones that are feathered and fly, the hollow bones. We're calling in all of the skywalkers, the sky nations, specifically the Syrians, the Pleiadians, the Orions, the Arcturians, the Lumerians, the Andromedans, I know the Atlanteans, the Sumerians. There's so many, so many, so many. But specifically right now, I see the Lyrians coming in with their cat-like features and all of their whiskers and their beautiful, sexy bodies. And I'm so excited that our star families are joining us, all of our galactic families. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you to all our relations on this earth, the cloud people, the thunder people, the lightning people, the stone people. We thank you so much to the brothers, the trees, the sisters, the oceans. We thank you, thank you, thank you to all of the elements, earth, water, fire, air, ether. Thank you so much for all the directions, to the east, to the south, to the west, to the north, above and below and within. And so it is, and so it is, and so it is. Breathe into that. Really set your intention. Get yourself comfortable. Some of you I see are getting settled. Good, good, good. If you're on here, you feel free to turn on your camera. If you're on the live, just send me a 2 if you're ready to go ahead and start your meditation. 2s, 2s, 2s. Everyone settled? Getting settled? Okay. All right, I'm seeing some 2s. Okay. So we are going into a future pacing. So what I'd like for you to do is just to drop back and relax. Deeply relax. Soften your breath. Breathe long, slow, deep, easy breaths. Let yourself stay in that beautiful meditative state from our beautiful gong, Gypsy. Thank you, Gypsy, for your magic. So we're going to just drop back into this deep sleep, restful, hypnotic state. Allow your body to know it's safe. And let your body just stay there and be restful and breathe. And as your body is lying there, listen to my voice. I'm going to guide you on a journey. And then when you hear the gong, you're going to come right back easily and gently back to your body, back to this now moment. So let your body just lay there and follow my voice. You are safe. You are held. We're walking up some stairs, giant stone slab stairs. It's a long case of 50 stairs or so. And you begin to ascend just on a casual pace, just walking up. And each step is wide, so it takes you a step to get to the next one, step to get to the next one. Notice if you're leading with your left foot or your right, just out of curiosity. Just take a little mental note. There's no judgment here. Keep going, step up, hit the platform, step up, hit the platform, step up, hit the platform. Keep going. Following this ascending staircase of beautiful stone. Notice what color the stone is. You're halfway up now. Keep climbing. Let your body just rest. Keep climbing. You're safe. We're moving to the highest frequency of love through the Christ and Sophia consciousness, through the violet flame of protection and transmutation, and the protection of the energy of the earth. Continue up the last 10 steps. And then hit the top platform and you look ahead of you, and just popping up off the top of the platform are 3 stone doors. You got one to your left, one to your middle, and one to your right. Your left one says 1 year above it. The middle one says 3 years above it. And the far right one says 5 years above it. Use your heart's inclination and go to the door that calls you right now and open it. Take a big breath in and walk through the portal. You're landing either at a 1 year, 3 year, or 5 year future self. So right now you're still seeing in first person, and look around and just notice whatever there is to notice here. Observing. You might be in nature, you might be in a room. And just walk into this future version. Just look around a little bit. You're safe here. Notice what there is to see. And I want you just to portal over to your home. Boop. Now you're at your home in this 1 year, 3 year, or 5 year portal version. What does your home look like? What do you see? Look around you. Look at all the details of your home. Some of them might be quite surprising. So just gaze around, take some mental notes. Again, there's no judgment. There's nothing to do but just simply be here. Whatever details are important, you're going to bring back with you later. So don't worry about that. Just be here now. And just keep noticing more details about your home. And say, okay, cool. I've got that. All right. Now we're going to portal over to your career or how you're serving the world. What are you doing? Take a good feel into what you're doing. Breathe deeply. So relaxed. How do you feel when you're serving the world in this way? Who are you serving? Who's showing up in your life to be in your field? What kind of medicine are you bringing in this version of you? This is you. This is real. Everything is quantum. So just let it be. Let go of the questioning mind. I know some of you are getting into the questions. Shh. Just be. Just be. So this career, what does that feel like? Good. Yes, yes, yes. So now you're going to portal over to one specific day in this year. So if you're in the 1-year portal, it's one specific day in 2025. If you're in the 3-year portal, it's one specific day in 2027 as we record this. Or if you're in the 5-year portal, it's one specific day in 2029. And if you do this in the future, just think about the year that you're portaling to and one specific day. Now, there's something that you're doing that's actually different. What is that? It's a surprise from your future self that, whoa, okay, I didn't see that one coming. But all right, it's here now. So what is that one day, the one thing that you have seen, felt into? Explore that just a little bit. And if you're imagining it, you're imagining it. That's fine. Just let it ride. You're doing a great job. Keep breathing into it. And then come back to your home in this portal version. Maybe take some more details of who you're with, your pets, your landscaping, your terrain. Where are you? Maybe go outside if you were inside, or go inside if you were outside, and explore a little bit more. Maybe you look in the garage and see what kind of car you have. Maybe you look outside, you have that invisible infinity edge pool that you've dreamed of. So just look around for just another moment. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Notice what there is to notice. We begin our descent back down the stairs. Almost all the way down. Come back to your body. Come back. Welcome home. So I'd like you to get your journal and jot down a few keynotes so you could journal about it later, but things that might have come up for you right now. It's really important just to get little triggers so you can write them down. Really commit them to your memory. And give you just a few moments to do that. Beautiful. So just jotting things down. If you're just now joining us, make sure you save the video and come back and rewind it to the beginning. We had some really juicy stuff for you there. All right. So go ahead and put your pens and pencils down for a moment, please. And we're going to wrap this up with sharing some really amazing tools. So I know some of you are writing. Just to stay with me here. We're almost done. We've got just 15 minutes left together, maybe less than that now. And so I have some really great tools for you that will help you on your journey, that I hope that will. I trust that they will. And so actually I corrected that because hope is actually in the future. Trust is a guarantee. It's now. And so our words are spells. That's why they call it spelling. You ever think about that? Spells, spelling. English is one of the lowest vibration frequencies. I love working in Sanskrit when I teach yoga and teach yoga training and working with mantra. And it's such a high frequency because it surpasses the logical brain. But there's so many dual meanings in English words that bring our vibration and frequency down, 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 and keep us trapped. And so be aware of the things that you say out loud. Thank you. Thank you for doing that meditation. Thank you for that moment together. So I'm going to give you some tools for the daily practice. First, I'm going to give you my energy elevators, and then I'm going to give you my daily sadhana tools. And so this is for you, so you can really develop that deep, deep relationship with your inner self. And I have a lot of these tools and trainings available for you. If you want to delve deeper, just jump into my link tree. I have online trainings. I'm starting a shamanic training 12-month journey with the fall course coming up very soon. So there's lots of things that you can do to delve a little bit deeper. We're not going to go with that today. So I felt it was so very powerful. Good. Yes. Thank you, Julia. So for those of you, if you want to drop how you feel, just so maybe one word, how you feel, as we move and transition into this next phase of learning some tools or relearning or remembering or maybe revisiting some tools. And they might be tools that you already use. They might be brand new to you. So yes, while we're doing that, we got excited and encouraged. Good, 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 beautiful. Thank you for the feedback. So yeah. So I'm going to give you energy elevators, and these are ways to lift your energy up. Now we're all relaxed, we're open channels. And so I'm going to read to you a list of the things that I wrote down. This is just a short list, to be totally honest with you, of all the different practices that I do between my yoga training and my shamanic training and my medicine work with the plants and with all my work with the, all the elements of the earth. This is just some of the things. So these are the things that I'm committing to do at this now moment. And so we got validation. Okay, good, good, good. Yes, beautiful. Refreshed and excited. Good, thank you. Beautiful, beautiful. Keep the comments coming. For those of you that are on, you can still read them as we go. I'm not going to read any more. So make sure you set the date for 7 p.m. Central tomorrow, 8/8, and catch that Turn Up the Heat epic masterclass. This is amazing, amazing, amazing presentation is what I'm going to call it. It's more than just a class. It's a presentation of energy, and it's working directly with this water energy, which we've been talking so much about. And Mary Rose is going to give you all the juiciness tomorrow. And so it's 7 p.m. Central. And if you are viewing this in a replay, it will be pinned to the top of our Facebook group. You can visit my link tree or ask the person who invited you for the link to the Facebook group. That's surrender and joy. Yes, yes, yes. So amazing. Thank you. Beautiful. Thank you for the feedback. Okay. So the first thing I do when I wake up is pranayama. Prana is life force energy. Yama, pranayama. So this is the energy of the life force and breath. And I do Kapalabhati breath, a round of 108. So I'm going to show you this breath today. We've got grateful. Yes, always grateful, always grateful. So I'm going to ask you to take a stance where you can sit nice and tall and get your spine erect and stick your tailbone out, stick your booty out. And the praying mantises and the walking sticks showed me how to have proper posture. And their little backs are curved like that. These little alien beings, oh my God. You know, so they said, look at us. We have perfect spines. They can literally drop out of trees and just bounce on the ground and continue walking around. You know, so they taught me a lot. We had so many of them at the last property we're at in Red Rock, Texas. And so I was like, okay, why are y'all here? My goddess, there's so many of y'all. They were all over our RV. They'd land on my dog. They'd land on us. They would just, and they ran. They would run up to you on purpose. So to get your spine in a proper curve, you're going to stick your booty out and then pull your ribs in. I know that sounds counterproductive and counterintuitive, and then soften the belly. Okay, booty out, ribs down, belly soft. So to do Kapalabhati breath, you're going to do a pumping action of. I'm going to turn my camera down just a little bit here. I don't know if y'all can see, but so we're just doing a. Okay, but what you're doing is you're pushing the diaphragm, push the diaphragm. So what's going to happen is it's a push in and up, and it's caused by pushing the belly button to the spine. Okay, so I'll sit in half lotus. You can sit in full lotus also. You want your knees below your hips, shoulders relaxed back and down, elbows relaxed. And you're going to focus only on the exhale, okay? So the inhale just happens naturally. You don't have to worry about inhaling. You're going to focus on that exhale. So through the nose, through the nose, through the nose. You might get a tissue because you might get a little snot. That's totally fine. Yoga is sweaty and snotty, and people fart in class all the time, okay? So don't worry about it. Just get your tissue, all right? So we're going to push out. You're going to feel the belly button push in toward the spine. So you're not using the breath. I just did that so you could hear it, but you're pushing out like that. Did you know that deer will do that noise whenever they're doing a warning? And we had so many deer on the last property that we're at. We have actually this very morning, on the way here was the most magical sunset. And there was also 3 beautiful stags that ran directly in front of our car. Myself and my son were heading to the studio and in here to Lockhart, and 3 ran. They hopped the fence and ran right in front of us, full rack and everything. Boom, boom, boom. And that happened this morning. So the deer will go, you don't even know they're there in the dark until you hear that noise and you're like, oh my God, they were so close to me and I had no idea. So deer is all about the heart medicine. It's all about the love and the extension of the heart and the connection to spirit with the antlers, right? So just take into your heart that deer medicine. And we're going to do 108. So you're going to focus on the exhale, push in and up, and you're going to just naturally, the air is just going to come in between the exhales, okay? It's very simple. It gets way simpler with practice. So I'm going to teach you in 4 rounds of 27, okay? When you get practice, you can just do 108 straight through. All right, so deep breath in and go. All right, deep breath in. This is round 2. And go. Deep breath in. And go. And deep breath in. And out. And breath in, relax. back to your natural rhythm. So this is called skull shining breath, or Kapalabhati. And what it does is it brings the Kundalini energy, which is dormant at the base of your spine, and it lets it come up and up and up and up and up until it activates the crown chakra. And so it is the most empowering breath that I have found that I just love. I do it every day as soon as I wake up. And then so you would wake up and meditate was one of the first things. Do your pranayama. I make a smoothie every day. I have worked with the Juice Plus company for years and years and years. I make a Juice Plus smoothie. I add either peaches or blueberries or mixed berries or a half of an organic banana. I'll add kale or spinach in there. I'll use my Kangen water, my living water, 9.5. And so it's alkalized, electrolyzed, reduced water. I'll add that into my smoothie. I'll add in chia seeds and hemp hearts and all kinds of fun stuff, maca powder, or I'll add in some acai powder or some PB2 powder to give it extra protein. And then I'll whip it up in my Vitamix, and then that's what I send off to my beloved. When she goes to work, I'll take it with me wherever I'm going that day. And so I always have my smoothie with me. I also make matcha tea in the morning. I have a green matcha drink that I make. And then I make my beloved coffee with, we use a lot of high fats in our diet. I was just doing a lot of ketosis, keto, and now I'm moving into a 21-day holistic lifestyle reset. So I'll be moving through that with y'all. I'm doing an enrollment for that as a free group between now and the end of the month. If you're more interested in health and things like that, just check out my link tree and I can share with you that free group. So there's a question here. We saw so many deers. Oh yeah, awesome. I love it. I love it when the deers come through. So then I'll take my fruit and vegetable capsules, my Juice Plus capsules, whatever health regime you have, just make sure that's integrated as a non-negotiable. I'll do my Ukon, which is the most amazing turmeric on the planet, grown in Japan. Some of it's grown in the spring, some of it's grown in the fall, because both of those batches have different levels of curcumin and different properties. They're combined together, and then they're grown in Kangen water. They're processed in the Kangen water, the living water as well. And the process of the Ukon is the most powerful turmeric on the planet. It's encapsulated, I just found out, in beeswax. And so you also get this beautiful bee medicine, and it also keeps the turmeric from touching oxygen, so it doesn't oxidate. It doesn't oxidize. So I do that every day. And then, unless I forget, and then I try to double up. I always get on and post to my stories and just post some encouragement or some positivity to my stories every day for all of y'all that are here. And I know a lot of y'all do the same thing. So we get to be encouraged by sharing each other's content, because we're digital creators. So we get to do this for a living, right? This is the fun we get to have. So I get on there as part of my sadhana. I'll post some stories. I'll check my DMs. I'll get back off my phone. I only check to see if there's anything major, that I need to address. And then I'll get back off. And I continue my sadhana until around 11 in the morning. And then I'll really kind of start my day. So then I'll do the declaration over the water, which I had given you some examples today, but my declarations have gotten even more powerful than the I know statements. So I'll do the I know statements. I'll do my affirmations, which you can grab the affirmation creation worksheet in my link tree that's free on my store. I'll do my gratitude practice. And so you can write down your gratitudes. And if you haven't ever done a full 28-day gratitude practice, I highly encourage you. And if you stay to the end, I have a free gift for you about the gratitude practice. We're getting ready to close here in about 4 minutes. So the gratitudes can be written down. At least do that once for the 28-day cycle. And then every night you can say your gratitudes. I have a gratitude rock. You say our gratitudes every day. You can hold your rock, or you can put it on your pillow. I swim and I float often. I have a sacred medicine practice with the sacred tobacco called hape or rape, and I utilize that in my meditation. And every day I call in my people. Here we are. And yes, I love your sadhana. Yes, we love our sadhana so much. It is the most amazing time for us to build our own energy and to really show up the way that we want to in the world. And it's taken me years to get to the point where my day has cleared out to where my sadhana doesn't, if it doesn't happen, I sometimes have a 3-hour sadhana. Sometimes it's 3 minutes if I have to go someplace, but I usually practice not booking my appointments until after my sadhana is over. So, I'll take appointments and private sessions and things like that, but it's usually in the afternoon. Or you can do your sadhana whenever, but make sure it's a regular time every single day. We love you too. Thank you so much for the love. So calling in your magical script, and this is super fun. We'll do a future video in our group about how to do the magical script, and I'll share with you some of that as well. And it's super fun, and it also is future pacing. So it's calling in those future things that are here and calling it into a whole script and just saying it to the universe every day. And it's so much fun. I might sometimes dance, or I might film a little video when I'm doing my sadhana, just for my content for later. And then I will do my income producing activity. I'll check my content. I'll love on my posts. I'll go check other people's posts, things like that. I'll create some stuff. That's when I get really creative. And then also I do write. I have a book. I'm revising my ebook for my 21-day holistic reset. So if you want that free ebook, you can drop a 21 here and I'll get that to you. So the 21-day lifestyle reset, holistic mind, body, spirit is how I've lived my life since 2009. Really, I started this program when I had my yoga studio in 2011. We ran it for 3 years straight. It's been the most successful and transformational program that I've had, and I'm completely revamping it for this new energy. So yeah, drop a 21, just 21 in the comments, and I will get that to you. And if for some reason I don't get it to you, just DM me and I will send it to you. So I walk my dog. I take my dogs out. I spend time with my kittens. That's something that's super fun for me. I read every day, at least a little bit. It might be a nutrition book. It might be a self-help book. It might be, I do listen to tons of podcasts. Every time I drive, I pull up a podcast, get a list of podcasts, and we have a list in our group that if you're in our groups, in our Facebook groups, we'll drop some of those in there every now and then, or in our stories, we'll give some recommendations there. Something to always lift up your energy. I listen to a lot of astrological podcasts too, and a lot about the power of water and the consciousness of water. Then I will do some yoga asana later in the day. I practice any type of asana. I just don't really get on my mat like for a solid hour. I don't go to yoga classes anymore because I just have embodied the practice so much that I just do it whenever, and so I'll just practice, and I might just drop and do some postures, and I might just be sitting there and doing some postures. I might be sitting on my computer standing. I do a lot of standing and working. And then I also practice tapping, EFT. So those are my basics. Those are my go-tos, my non-negotiables. And so we're going to close today with some energy from our energy elevators. We're transitioning into our closing. So if you just dropped in, save the video and make sure you watch it from the beginning, because there's a lot of goodness in here for you. And I've put a lot of intention into this moment. So I would like to utilize these last few moments here. It's been 1 hour. So thank you so much for staying on. And we're going to close with an Om, and we're going to connect with our highest source to bring us into the highest timeline for self, the highest timeline for our highest good, and the highest timeline for planet. And so it is, and so it is, and so it is. And moving through the frequencies of this beautiful Egyptian energy that we've come to connect to with this Lionsgate portal. Thank you so much, Goddess Isis, for guiding us, for showing us the way, for being our teacher, for connecting to Mama Gaia, for showing us all of the practices, for showing us the way, for teaching us the way, and for channeling it to us since your teachings were destroyed. We are here and we rise. We bring these teachings in your honor, and so it is, and so it is. Thank you so much to our sun god, Ra. Thank you so much for rising every day and showing that we have a new start every day, coming up in the east and showing that there's always a new beginning. Thank you so much for burning away everything that no longer serves us. Thank you so much for showing us the truth behind the sun with the beautiful frequency of the blue cosmic sun. Thank you so much for showing us this alignment, teaching us the ways, teaching us the ancient ways, which are also the ways of the future. Thank you, thank you, thank you to all of our guides, to all of our master teachers. Thank you for Ganesha for coming in today to our teachings to remove obstacles for us and to help us to grow and to learn. We love the teachings. We thank you for the wisdom. We let go of the emotional attachments and we keep the wisdom. We let go of the stories and we keep the teachings. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So we're going to close. I'm going to play the gong and we'll just say an Om together. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. Peace in our world, peace in our universe, peace in ourselves. Om Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. May all beings everywhere be happy, healthy, and free. And may my right actions contribute to that happiness. Namaste. I love you so. We'll see you tomorrow for day 2. If you're catching the replay, jump in the group. It's going to be pinned to the top. Or if it's on the YouTube channel, please share, please like, please follow, please save. And if this helped you in any way, just forward it to some friends. That's how we get it out there. And that's how we surpass this, this algorithm. So we're here to serve. Namaste. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you so much. All right. See you tomorrow.